Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Napa Valley Center for Spiritual Living virtual candlelight service. Boy, we miss having, this is a really special service. I look forward to this service every year, and I miss having this room full of people in their reds and their greens and their sweaters and their hats and all the beauty, and I miss that. And yet we want to reach out to you right where you are and just send love out to you. Kristen's here with me, my co-host. We said we look kind of like a news team here.
We do.
The truth is, this is a beautiful sacred service, and I can't tell you how much I love doing this service and how much I want to reach out to you. The practitioners were visioning for this service, as they do every year. They had certain God qualities that came, that were revealed, but also this theme for tonight about illuminating the heart of the community. And to me, this is a really powerful theme to me because I think all of us at different times have been challenged. Some with more intensity, probably some with longer duration, but we've all had moments when we've been challenged this year. And yet, we've really thrived. We have not only survived, we have thrived individually and as a community, and we've supported each other. I've seen so many people reaching out to each other, and to me, this is the light of the community that we're talking about, that illumines in this moment. So we're celebrating this community right now. We're celebrating the lightness of being and the light we are individually and as a community tonight. So illuminating the heart of the community. The other part about the light tonight is this is around the solstice, around Christmas, around New Year's. So we talk about the birth of a new light, of a new consciousness. This was represented by the birth of Jesus in Bethlehem as an example of this new light. That at the time there was a long period of darkness and a new light was invited, requested. It was an answer to prayers at the time of a new consciousness being born. And each year, but especially this year, we are being invited to allow a new light to birth within us, to rise up in us as the days become longer. So the new light that has been celebrated for over 10,000 years by indigenous and ancient cultures, but also this light that is birthing within us, that is the truth of who we are. And so tonight, the practitioners will be, in a pre-recorded video, will be talking about the God qualities that mean something to them, the value of this quality. So as we go into this, there will be music interspersed, and there will be a time for us to reflect, and later a time for you to light your own candle. So if you haven't got that candle within a hand's reach and some way to light it, then you might want to do that when you get a moment before we get to that part. But you'll have a chance to light a candle either in memory of someone or with a new intention, a new light that you are proclaiming for yourself this year. I just know the truth about who this community is, and it is a light-filled, a conscious, an aware and awakened community. So thank you for being a part of it. If you don't know Zoom, you can look at other people's faces. There's multiple windows, and you can scroll over when it's in multiple. And we'll, at the chance, when we light our candles, you'll be able to see everybody again. We're going to all be holding our candles up again in that gallery view you have. So in the meantime, just take a moment to be in prayer in this moment and know that Spirit is within us, each of us, through us, around us. And the love that is Spirit is present. And what I know is this love surrounds this community. There is no geographic space or time that we're gathered. For it is Spirit that holds us all in this bond of love and light. And I can feel the oneness, this connection, this life abundant that's here. So we open up this sacred time and know it is all light, it is all love, and it is all good. Many blessings. And now we begin the time of music and the practitioner parts.
In this moment, in this place, I know who I am, letting fear and worry fall away from me. I open my eyes and see there is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. When I lose myself, when it seems I've lost my way, when I go inside and quiet my mind, I can hear Spirit gently say, there is only love. There is only love. It's a love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. There is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. There is only love. There is only love. It's the love that heals, the love that sets me free. There is only love. There is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets me free. There is only love. 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 There is only
Tonight, we present a candlelight service that honors and glorifies the divine light within each of us. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. That's what this is about. That glow when you smile, when your eyes sparkle because you see something wondrous. That's an expression of that inner light that's coming through you and showing that you too are expressing your own inner light. This is the season where every culture since the beginning of time has recognized and honored that universal light. There's the Jewish menorah, the Advent wreath, the solstice candle, the Kwanzaa kinara. There are stories in so many traditions, like the story of Las Posadas, when Joseph and Mary made their journey to find safe refuge to have the baby Jesus. There's the story of the 3 wise men bearing gifts, following the Star of Bethlehem, all the way to the manger and the baby Jesus. There's light involved in all of these traditions, and that's what we celebrate tonight. Every tradition has the concept of the Christ light, the inner light. And it doesn't matter what your tradition is, what your beliefs are. It's that same universal divine light that shines in all of us. So we invite you tonight, regardless of what your faith is, to join us in a universal feeling of appreciation of your light. Enjoy your light, embrace your light, and whether virtually or in actuality you're lighting a candle, know that that candle is the symbol of the universal light that shines in all of us. And that's what we celebrate here together tonight.
There is a candle in every soul, some brightly burning, some dark and cold. There is a spirit who brings a fire, ignites a candle, and makes his home. Carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the hopeless, confused and torn. Hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle, go light your world. Take your candle, go light your world.
Frustrated lover, see how he's tried to light his own candle some other way.
See now your sister, she's been robbed and lied to, still holds a candle without a flame. Carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the hopeless, confused and torn. Hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle, go light your world. Take your candle, and go light your world. We are a stand tall. Hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle, go light your world. Take your candle, go light your world. Take your candle, go light your world.
I represent the God quality of harmony. Marcus Aurelius said, "He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe." By staying connected to spirit, we are able to know our truth. The truth that we are a unique expression of spirit, but also a part of the whole. Like a drop of water from the ocean, it also is unique in and of itself, but also comes from the whole of the ocean and lives in harmony with all the other drops of water from the ocean. We too are connected to the whole universe and everything in it, every person, every tree, every plant, every animal, every part of ourselves. Even the parts we may not like, parts that we push away or hide or repress. Living in harmony with ourselves requires us to remember that we are spiritual beings living a human experience. It requires acknowledging, embracing, and accepting all of ourselves, remembering that we are perfectly imperfect. This is self-love. This is God love. And this love ripples out into the universe, creating harmony for all. I now light the candle of harmony.
Represento la cualidad de Dios, presencia. Que tu corazón atribulado encuentre paz y consuelo al saber que nunca estás solo. Que la presencia de Dios alivie tu espíritu tembloroso y te dé descanso. Él sabe cómo te sientes. Él está consciente de tus circunstancias y está listo para ser tu fuerza, tu gracia y tu paz. Él está ahí para proyectar la luz del sol en todas tus sombras oscuras, para enviarte aliento a través del amor de amigos y familiares y para reemplazar tu cansancio con una nueva esperanza. Dios es tu fortaleza y con Él como guía nunca debes tener miedo. Ninguna circunstancia puede bloquear su amor. Ninguna pena le resulta difícil de llevar. Ninguna tarea le resulta difícil de comprender. Si lo que estás sintiendo es demasiado profundo para expresar con palabras y nada de lo que alguien haga o diga puede brindarte consuelo, no te preocupes. Dios lo comprende todo. Él es tu proveedor, hoy, mañana y siempre. Te ama. Deja todas tus preocupaciones sobre Él y simplemente cree. Y enciendo la luz de la presencia. Now I light the candle of presence.
I represent the quality of compassion. This is a time when, as a human race, we can come together with an open heart and an open mind. Compassion for our loved ones, but most of all, for those trying times when in the corner market or driving down the road, compassion can be my open heart to take new measurements in any situation and look anew. Keeping compassion for ourselves can be a good way to stay on track, letting our humanness be at times. This can allow ourselves the clarity to be compassionate to others and having the insight to come from an awareness, a loving heart. And I go forth this season knowing I am a channel of compassion. I now light the candle of compassion.
Janet Champion and I represent the God quality of peace. These are the thoughts of Janet Champion on peace as she continues to heal. Jesus, the master teacher, said, "Peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. Not as the world gives it, do I give it to you." The peace Jesus spoke of is as close as your breath. Simply close your eyes and concentrate only on your breath until I ask you to open them in a few seconds. You may open your eyes. This peace consciousness is always with us, and we may choose to visit it many times throughout the day. When we feel peaceful, we project a consciousness of peace that blesses the whole world. We now light the candle of peace.
I represent the quality of power. Our affirmative prayers and treatments often begin with the words, "There is only one presence and there is only one power, and that is God." We know that God is power, and we know we are full expressions of God. But how do we know we have power in our day-to-day lives? Many assume power comes from outside in, that power is granted by someone else. Others believe that real power comes from inside out, that people cultivate it. Power is influence, clarity. Power has impact, it's confidence. Support for others and service to others creates what truly powerful people have, the kind of power that uplifts others. True power encourages and empowers every individual. When you speak your values and act on them, that's power that is truly effective. That presence and that power is who we truly are. We're the electricity, we're the PG&E, we are the power that lights up the world. I now light the candle of power.
I represent the light of love, precious love. When we love one another, ourselves, and our beloved Mother Earth, we are expressing the divine essence of our very being, the power and presence of God. Mother Teresa said she thought of herself in this way: I am a pencil in the hand of God who is writing a love letter to the world. She knew there is nothing that love cannot heal. During this holiday season, we can remember that love is the answer, love is the gift. Write your love letters today, for you too are pencils in the hand of God. I now light the candle of love.
I represent the God quality of balance. Albert Einstein once said, life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you really must keep moving. I know that next to love, balance is the most important thing. I rest in the knowing that I am in balance with the universe when I claim that my thoughts, my goals, my values, my actions are guided by spirit. I know that all is God and all is good, regardless of how it looks or feels. So I ride this emotional wave of humanity and temper my thoughts with moments of solitude and self-reflection. In this way, I live in harmonious balance with my commitments and my pleasures. I now light the candle of balance.
After this next song, you will be invited to light your personal candle at home. Not right now, but in a moment. One of the reasons that we wanted to have tonight's service on Zoom is so that we would all be able to see one another's candle and recognize the light that is within each of us. If you have not already, now is the time to gather your candle as well as something to light it with. You are welcome to use one of our candles that we provided in the kits, or one that you have at home already. And if you are using the kit, we also invite you to get out the round wax protector and make sure to put that around your candle. We are all going to light our candles together after this next song. This song and video are about the intention of lighting a candle with love as an individual and as this beloved community. Though we are physically at home this year lighting our candles, we are also here together through the miracle of technology. In this way, we are truly illuminating the heart of our beloved community. Our collective power can shift the universe and the planet, revealing the qualities spoken of tonight: harmony, presence, compassion, peace, power, love, balance, and so many more. As you watch this video, before you light your candle, I invite you to ponder what your intention is for lighting this candle this evening. Perhaps you are lighting it in memory of someone you have lost this year or recently. Perhaps you are bringing forth an intention for this coming year, for 2021. Perhaps you are birthing a new consciousness within yourself and for this planet. Perhaps you are simply bringing your presence to the world. I invite you to listen to this song and ponder your intention with your candle lighting.
And we will light the world with our love. I know that we will light the world with our love, with our love. I'll light a candle for humanity, for the good that's yet to come, as we overlook our differences and join now as one. And I pray we'll come out stronger in this world I'm dreaming of. I'll light a candle for humanity, to be a world living in love. And we will light the world with our love. Know that we can. We will light the world with our love. Every day and every way we will light. We will light the world with our love. I know that we can, and now that we will light. We will light the world with our love. I'll light a candle for humanity, for all the good that's yet to come, as we overlook our differences and join now as one. And I pray we'll come out stronger in this world I'm dreaming of. I'll light a candle for humanity, to be a world that's living in love. I'll light a candle. I'll light a candle. I'll light a candle.
So if you have not already, in the top right corner of your screen, there it says view, and if you click on that, you can move to gallery view, so that way that we can see all of one another. And so now I invite you to light your candle and hold it up where we can all see it. Breathe deeply into your intention that you are setting as you light this candle. And as you shine your light, know that we are lighting the world with our love. I invite you to just look around at each of these squares that represents divinity, that represents these unique expressions of the divine. Knowing that as we see one another's candles, we are each bringing our unique light to the world. And breathe into the power of our community here, this beloved community, and other communities, as we all hold the light together. Just take a moment to breathe. And experience the power of this light.
I see the light in you, in every window of this Zoom. And I experience the light in myself. And I see the light in this community. Forever burning, forever bright and beautiful. We want to take this time to spread this light and this love out into the world. To those who have joined us and those who are in our thoughts and our prayers. So with each of these blessings that we send to the world, please raise your candle with Kristen and myself. So we begin to lift our light to remember those who have been challenged emotionally, socially, and physically this year. At different times, at different degrees, each of us have been challenged this year. Sense this light surrounding yourself and those who come to your mind who have been challenged. Please know that this light is healing and comforting to you and in them in the days to come.
We lift our light to honor and thank all medical workers, first responders, and essential workers who have risked their own health to keep us safe from fires, storms, accidents, and illness, as well as provided us with everything we need to remain healthy, safe, and protected at home. They and you have assisted our healing and comforted us in need.
We lift our light to those who feel isolated, suppressed, or confined because they have been injured, hospitalized, incarcerated, denied immigration, or are in detention camps or refugee camps. May they all experience peace, healing, and a pathway of freedom and choice.
We lift our light to remember those who feel the effects of war, violence, abuse, neglect, or conflict of any kind. We lift our light to those who have experienced the effects of violence and abuse because of their race, culture, ethnicity, religion, orientation, or gender. May they all experience peace, safety, security, and freedom to be who they truly are. We remember those like George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and Elijah McClain, who lost their lives due to systemic racism and oppression. May they rest in power, and may we stay awake.
We lift our light to remember those who have passed from earthly life this year, and perhaps in previous years who we think of at this time. We know their light continues to shine, and that their life and their love will always be remembered and held in gratitude.
We lift our light to remember those who are challenged around the world to have their basic needs of food, water, shelter, warmth, and clothing met. We know in prayer that the technology, resources, and generosity allow all beings to have their basic needs met here and around the world.
We lift our light to our third eye, which guides us and protects us at all times. We also lift our light in this divine guidance, knowing that all our spiritual, government, social leaders are guided by the same light, that they allow this light to lead them toward what is in the highest and best for all people, to join us in creating a world that works for everyone.
We lift our light above our head, our crown chakra, as we know that our consciousness is being raised, that we vibrate at a higher level so that our wishes and intentions become true for ourselves, our community, our nation, and all nations. That we are the consciousness of compassion for all people, and to be the faith that a greater truth and a greater good is emerging.
We lift this candle in honor of our ancestors who have held this light before us and guided our way. And in turn, we light our light for those to come, for 7 generations beyond us, that we may burn brightly and show them the wisdom of the divine that is always present, as we allow this new consciousness to birth at this time and allow this energy and this power to come forth for the good of all people. We know this love, there is only one love, and we see it in each other. Namaste.
Namaste.
Just breathe that in for a moment and know the truth of which we speak. For it is not our words, but the words of the divine through us. And we know it is already so. As you listen to the music, that's just a sound recording, it's not a video. Just listen to the sound and take in the continents and the light of those that are on Zoom, that are part of this illumined heart of community.
I'll light a candle for humanity, for all the good that's yet to come, as we overlook our differences and join now as one. And I pray we'll come out stronger in this world I'm dreaming. candle for humanity, to be a world that's living in love. I'll light a candle. I'll light a candle. I'll light a candle.
And so it is. So as we finish up this service tonight, I invite you to do a very scary thing when you're on a Zoom call, but that's to unmute yourself while I give some gratitude for certain people. And then there's going to be instructions for us to do all at once. So a special gratitude to Kristen Ashley Moore for tonight and the last 2.5 years. Gratitude for Shauna Marshall and Phil Marshall for helping with the production tonight. Thank you very much. And thank you to the practitioners, Diana Browning, Dale Carr, Janet Champion, Michael Coleman, Imelda Gomez, Joey Goodkin, Peggy Usack, Luann Well, for all that you did tonight. It was a beautiful words.
Come on, guys.
Beautiful consciousness
Java.
that you were able to express. And also thank you to Mary Ward for all the logistics she did to prepare for this service. So we just thank you all. Okay, now here's your instructions.
And hold on, and thank you, Reverend Jay, for your leadership and vision throughout this entire year and just willingness to continue to lead this beloved community. And leader that we needed at this time.
Thank you. So those of you who have unmuted, and even if you haven't, what I would like you to do is speak all at once your intention for this year, the God qualities, the words of intention you have, the love you have, whatever it is you want to express, whatever is opening in your heart right now. Just speak it out loud all at once. Ready? Go.
More kindness, compassion, a world that works for everyone.
A world that works for everyone. Reclaiming my life.
Ready? Go. What I know is that when you speak words out loud in a prayerful, sacred way, and in the oneness of all that is already so. The universe is acting to support you, to conspire in your favor. And we just bless you in this moment. As you blow your candle out this evening, know that your light continues to shine and shine. As we close out tonight, Shauna, could you just play that sound again? Since you have it queued up now. Many blessings, everybody. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Thank you.
And just be
Thank you so
grateful
much.
for this light-filled
Peace, love, beads, and macaron.
Thank you.
As one, and I pray we'll come out stronger in this world I'm dreaming of. I'll light a candle for humanity, to be a world living in love. I'll light a candle. I'll light a candle. I'll light a candle.
Let your little light shine. Make them big.
Beautiful. That was a wonderful experience for us practitioners who have never actually got to sit and enjoy the whole thing.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was a wonderful.
Good, Diana. Good point. Yeah,
Thank you guys very much.
it's lovely. Beautiful.
Nice. Thank you. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Blessings.
Blessings to everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays.
Happy holidays. And a beautiful
Happy holidays. Thank you.
Blessings.
Blessings, everyone.
Carol's right. Kitty's still sideways.